Yo, 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 yo. Okay, man, we live at Playhouse Studios for Vibin with Veto. I got a special guest in the building. Let's go crazy.
Yes, sir. Reality, man, from the north side, man. Marietta.
What's up, though, bro? You been good?
Ain't nothing, man. I've been chilling for real, for real.
I always wanted to ask you, bro. One of the things that I admire about you, bro, you are big when it comes to creativity and stuff like that. In terms of like your making graphics, doing all of the stuff with the music and stuff too. So tell the people about your story, man, a little bit. You know what I mean?
Man, crazy. I've been doing like music since I was 9.
For sure.
But when it come down to like me doing graphics, I've been doing it like 15 years now. You know what I'm saying? And I started off like early. I was trash. But as I got better, people who was hitting me up like, hey man, that shit fire, that shit fire. And I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? So then I went from there and I was like, I grew and I grew and I grew as they told me what they wanted. Same thing with the music. And I'm like, it was sort of like hand in hand. So I ain't had to reach out to nobody for anything. You know what I'm saying? Everything was in-house just for me.
Yeah, I feel that.
So with that, it was like I took that and I just basically just ran with it and used whichever that can help me to get in doors that I couldn't get in with the other skill. You know what I'm saying? I just went from there.
So like, was that something that you always like were passionate about doing, or you just use it as like a tactic to get your foot in the door?
Yeah, graphics. Yeah, I use it as a tactic to get in where I need to be.
Was it hard to learn, like to do? I know you said you was trash, but it's like, I mean, like, bruh, a person can't just wake up and say, yo, I'm about to do graphics. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you gotta know exactly like a little bit about it. You know what I mean? Like, so how did you learn? You know what I mean?
It was more so like trial and error. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
And I remember, like in high school, I took like a photography class.
Okay, so now we talking. Now we talking. Yeah. See, you was making it seem like you just rolled over and like, bro, I'm gonna use this as a tactic to get in. So you kind of already knew what you were. You know what I mean?
The crazy thing is, before I had that photography class,
right?
I already had Photoshop.
Right.
So I was already running Photoshop. I just didn't know the right way how to do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So after that, I was just like, okay, they taught me certain things like what is a skew and what is a warp to a text or a picture or something like that, and I ran with it. But it's really like I had that class for like probably like a month. You know what I'm saying?
So you basically took what you got out of it and was like, all right, I'm gonna apply this to what I want to do.
Yeah, exactly. Because
you probably failed the class and everything too, right?
No, I definitely passed. I definitely passed, but it was just like I just used it for what I could use it for. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really learned like everything that I needed to, because even now, I don't do everything right. But as long as to me it looks right, that's the goal. Because I know people that do it everything how they supposed to.
Yeah.
And I don't do it the right way at all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
everything
looking at what you do, it look impeccable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It look crazy, like, bro, like. The cover you did for Money Baby, didn't you do the Money Baby one?
I did Money Baby.
How the hell you linked up with K Camp? So because you started doing a lot more work for him, right?
Yeah, with K Camp, crazy. I was doing stuff for my bro, Teddy. Rest in peace, young Teddy. He was big on the north side for real, and he ended up dying in 2013. Appreciate it. And crazy, you know, he was working with K Camp, sorry.
Facts.
He was working with.
You from the north side?
Yeah, I'm from the north side.
Okay, yeah. I think you did say that. Yeah. Okay.
So he was working with like Shad the God, Junie Boom Data.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Junie Boom Data. Exactly. That was my dog.
So I did the eulogy at homie funeral.
Right.
And I seen K Camp and Bobby Critical and Sorry there and stuff like that. And they all basically dapped me up and was like, hey, probably about 2-3 weeks later, K Camp hit me up and was like, hey bro, you good? I'm like, yeah. Cause me and him knew prior,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And he was like, you ready to work? And I'm like, hell yeah. So then I started doing stuff for him. It was just crazy because Money Baby was the first song that I did of his that took off.
Right.
You know.
So you was already doing like work with.
Yeah, I was doing work for him, but it was just like. It was like singles and stuff like that that led up to Money Baby.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, cool.
And then Money Baby took off. Me and Kwani was working beforehand. You know what I'm saying? I was working with Kwani since 2010.
Okay,
like,
cool.
One of the first covers I did for Kwani was like 50-50. A lot of people, if you don't know Kwani, then you don't know 50-50. You know what I'm saying? So I was working with Kwani, and then after I did Money Baby, I did Money Baby. Then I did Money Baby remix with Ty Dolla $ign, French Montana.
Okay, cool.
Then I did Cut Her Off.
Okay, so you did Cut Her Off. You did cover for that.
Crazy thing about Cut Her Off is the song took off
right
with just K Camp on it. It took off in Atlanta with just K Camp.
Right,
on
yeah,
it.
facts.
So then it was like, hey, I need you to change the cover up and put like featuring 2 Chainz. That was gonna be like the remix.
Right.
But then they put the one out with K Camp with 1 verse, and then with 2 Chainz with 1 verse.
Right.
They made that the original song.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And then my boy Colorful Money ended up doing the actual Cut Her Off cover. And that was the one with 2 Chainz.
Right.
Because mine was the original one. They didn't want to use the one for original and for the remix.
Right.
You know what I'm
Let
saying?
me ask you this. Did you get a plaque for so if you do a cover, do you get like a plaque when like it go platinum or
crazy how it worked was I was in a barbershop and
right.
K-Camp manager at the time hit me up, was like, hey, you about to get a call from Interscope. I'm like, all right, bet. They called me. Man, I hopped up, I put on, hey, yes, this is me. You know what I'm saying? I put on my corporate voice and stuff like that. And they was like, hey, I'm gonna send over some paperwork, a little contract for the single and stuff like that. And you know what I'm saying? Basically, you look over it, read it, and do the you know what I'm saying? Do the background work and stuff like that.
Do what you need to do.
Yeah, exactly. Do what you need to do.
Right.
And you know, basically fax it back over to us, and then you know what I'm saying? So with that, it was.
What was the paperwork about, if you don't mind me asking? Was it about the cover?
It was basically, I was the creative art director.
Oh, okay. So basically, if you didn't sign that and they put that out, you would have an opportunity to sue them. So they basically was like covering this themselves.
Yeah, basically. Or they could have got somebody in-house to do it.
Oh, damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
so
cool.
it was really like.
Might as well just go ahead. I mean, it's just a cover. You know what I mean? It's just going to help you out.
Yeah, exactly. So that's how that went. You know
right.
what I'm saying? I got a plaque for it. I got a gold and a platinum plaque.
So it's in your house?
It's in my house, yeah.
So when you wake up every morning, you look at the gold and platinum plaque.
Yeah, actually, I put one. I was working at my pop's house,
right?
And so I made sure I put one of them plaques at my pop's house too. You know,
because that's where you made the cover at.
Yeah, exactly. So I got one at my pop's house, and I got one at my house. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard.
So, yeah.
How it feel like being like a creative designer and still getting plaques like musically, like you know what I mean, with your name on it? How does that feel?
It felt good, and it feels good because it's like
the acknowledgement,
and also it's like, all right, it's an accolade. And it's really like, you know what I'm saying? People can't little dog me no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even though they still try to. Yeah, exactly. Even though they still try to, and I'd be like, man.
I think, and I didn't mean to cut you off. I just think solely being that people may try to do that shit is because we in Atlanta.
Yeah, exactly.
This Cap City. Niggas gonna try to cap you down. Like if they can find a way in to cap you down, they're gonna try to do it. You know what I mean? I mean, that's facts, bro. So if they can cut a little corner, if you like, all right, I charge 150 per designs, and they like, bro, well I got 115, and you like, all right, cool, I'm gonna take the 115.
Yeah,
they're always gonna set their price at 115.
Yeah, and the crazy thing with that is people might hit me up and like, hey man, I need you to do something. Like, it's simple, man, but I charge them my laptop fee. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean? What?
Like I charge a fee just to open my laptop. Like I don't care how simple it is. You might be like, hey, I just need my name on this. And I'm be like, all right, I charge this price just to open my laptop.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you mind telling the people the price?
I charge probably like $85 just to open my laptop. So if you want your name on something, I just charge $85.
That's hard.
You know what I'm saying?
So you basically make $85 an hour.
Yeah.
Plus whatever commit.
Yeah, plus whatever.
That's hard. Exactly. Niggas is making salaries over here just doing goddamn cover art. So y'all look, if y'all want cover art for my boy, hey, just know it's $85 just for him to open up the laptop.
Exactly.
That's crazy, bro, when you really think about it. But I mean, hey, you work hard for your shit.
Exactly.
And I mean, people gotta put some respect on your name. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Talk to me about the music though. You know what I mean? Because I know you do that, but you know, let's shine some light on the music. Talk to me.
All right. So with the music, you know, I've been making music since I was 9.
For sure.
And basically, I picked it up from my brother, my older brother, and I'm the youngest. So I picked it up from my brother, and basically, he ain't have a voice no more. He got locked up. They gave him 10 years, and it was just really like, shit. I gotta basically pick up where he left off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I was making beats too. I stopped making beats to really go full-fledged artist.
Right.
And
do you still make beats every now and then?
I stopped making beats in 2012.
Damn. Would you ever pick it back up?
I would, because my thing is, it's like beats changed over. Like when J. Cole came in, the beats was like easier to make.
Right,
And
right.
Mike Will came in, he was like, yo, you know what I'm saying?
I
He
can't
got
really, I can't
808s.
really.
You know what I'm saying? He doing
You can always buy the sound kits though,
yeah, but
and then build around that.
I think even then you got to know that the key of a drum kick that you hitting is a C sharp versus a B major. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
Like yeah, so
Facts.
I be out of tune with that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But
Hey, man.
it's never too late to
I
learn,
always
too.
thought about, like, you know what I mean, when it comes down to, you know, making music, like, okay, we say we make music, but it's like, okay, do we really make music if we're not doing all of the musical elements in music? You know what I mean? So it's like, all right, cool, I'll rap. Then it's like, you got the producer, you got the engineer, you got the graphic designers. Like, so can you really say, I'm a full-fledged musician if you're not playing a musical element on it? That's why I always got to put respect on people's name when they do both. Like Kanye's and, you know what I mean? People like that. Like, because that shit hard, bro.
Yeah, and that's also the difference between a producer and a beat maker.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
For sure,
because producers, they know how to work the board. And crazy thing is, I actually graduated college for audio engineering.
Hard.
You know
Where you go?
I went to SAE. And
man, SAE, that's
on Peachtree.
Peachtree, yeah. Okay, cool.
Hard Rock.
Bro, I was gonna do that shit, but like, man, I went up there, man. Like, I was about to like sign up and stuff, and I was just like, man, fuck this shit.
Nah,
you know what I mean? Like,
one thing I recommend everybody go to that school. That was like
they give you a laptop. I heard
that was back then. I graduated.
They don't do that no more.
I don't think they do. I think they
that's
give you
lame.
I
ain't going no more.
I think they give you an iPad now.
They don't give me no laptop. I ain't going. Now I need the Mac. You know, we was just talking about a Mac. I need that.
Yeah. And the crazy thing about that is you was getting a laptop.
Damn. Is that a 4-year?
Nah, it might be like shit about damn 10 months.
10 months.
Yeah.
Are you just grinding your ass off?
Yeah. And crazy thing is, man, I was grinding and I graduated like top of my class. They asked me to speak at the graduation, and I'm like, "Hey, you sure you got the right person?" You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I spoke at the graduation and stuff like that, and it was like that shit was amazing. It was like one of the best feelings.
Okay, you said you would, anybody that's doing music, you would tell them to go to that school, right?
Yeah, I definitely recommend it.
Now, when you say that, do you say, I will recommend y'all to go to this school if you have financial aid, if you have, or if you coming out of pocket, if they just paying out of your pocket, would you still say the same thing? Because you're going to get that same experience?
I definitely will.
Okay, cool. Then
just
I think that's the school
like
that y'all need to go to.
Like, I met some of the realest people there. You know what I'm saying? It's like, even the teachers, like some of the professors and stuff like that. Like, for instance, the dude, I forget his name, but he made the beat for Many Men for 50 Cent.
Oh, sure enough. He was in your class?
When I was going there, no, he was the professor.
Oh, he was the professor.
Yeah.
Dang.
He was the professor. You know what I'm saying? And also another dude, he's like Brian Michael Cox's like right-hand man, 8-time Grammy Award winner, and he was a professor there.
Hard.
You know what I'm saying? So you really getting game from people that are in the industry.
Damn.
You know?
Damn.
And another dude, his name is Kevin Wilson. He was a professor there as well. He did P. Diddy Dirty Money album, Last Train to Paris. And that was like, to me, sonically, that's like one of the best mixed, mastered, production-wise albums in the past time.
See, I feel like being that you went to that school, you have a better ear for like music. So I gotta commend people for going to school for that too, because like us, when we just rap, we like, oh boy, that shit sound good.
Yeah.
Then you get in the club, you play it, and then it's low. You know what I mean? It's not hitting like it's supposed to. So I feel like you said, man, if you really do this music shit, you know what I mean, go get some more experience for it. You know what I mean? Like, exactly. I know I'm a grinder though. You know what I mean? I grind. You feel me? So it may be a little bit different. I might just go into a couple of rooms and just meet some people. But if you first jumping in the gate, wanting to get into the music, follow what he's saying, you know what I mean? Like,
and they got the studios. You know, they got the state-of-the-art studios.
But can you record there like anytime, though?
You can record there anytime. You just got to book it. You know what I'm saying?
So like, it's coming out your tuition or what?
Nah, you ain't booking. You ain't paying nothing. You just booking time. So if you want to go, like, it might be 5 o'clock.
In the morning?
Nah, not 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh,
but I'm just saying, like, say if you get out of class at 6 o'clock, you can set up a studio session for like as soon as you get out of class until the school closes.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? You come in on the weekends.
Right.
You book a session for the weekend. You
Damn.
know what I'm saying? It's hard.
Do you, okay, because a lot of people say, you know what I mean, when you chasing your dreams, do you feel like it's an age limit on dreams? You know what I mean? On chasing your dreams and stuff like that?
I don't feel like it's an age limit. I just think it's more so people that's really not doing certain things with theirs, they try to they try to give you an age
Downplay,
limit
yeah,
on what you want
downplay.
to do. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Or how long it take. Hey, you know you too old to do this.
Yeah.
Hey, you ain't too old to follow your dream. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Who says that dreams have an expiration date?
Right, facts. Do you and this is personal, do you practice the law of resonance? Have you ever heard of that?
Nah, not
So
necessarily.
basically the law of resonance, it's like, man, it's you are what you become, what you are. You know what I mean? A lot of people just think like, all right, cool, I'm about to just wake up today and say, today's gonna be a good day. Today I'm gonna run into $1 million. Today I'm gonna do this. Today I'm gonna do this. And they think that basically you're just hoping. But when you trick the universe by saying, basically like you said, damn, why am I the best producer in the game right now? You know what I mean? Why am I the best artist right now? Why am I financially worthy? You know, why am I financially favored of this $1 million that I just got? You know what I mean? So it's like anybody that comes here, I'm about to start telling them about that. You know what I mean? Because you can be what you want. You know what I mean? And you can have everything if you could think about it. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like at the end of the day, thoughts are put here for us to like basically say, okay, this is what I really want to do, and you can really go after it. You know what I mean? So just to go back on piggyback off of the dream thing, but you know what I mean? Like I wanted to spread that game. You know what I mean? I'm giving you 5 too. Don't leave me hanging. My boy done left me hanging. My boy like, boy, I don't know what you talking about, nigga. I ain't finna.
Nah. I fully feel what you're saying.
Nah, you know what I mean? It's real, bro. I started doing this shit probably like a couple of days ago. I was having a conversation with Neek the other day. We was talking about a couple of things, and it's like, bro, we got to start like basically tricking the universe into giving us what we want. Cause it's here for us. You know what I mean? Like people may think, all right, damn, I've been grinding for 20 plus years, 30 plus years, and ain't nothing happened. Think about what you've been putting out though.
Yeah. And then too, it's about quality.
That too.
Like,
and if you don't you gotta fully believe in what you're doing.
Yeah.
So like basically, if you walk in a room, right? Let's say it's a whole bunch of producers in here, a whole bunch of rappers, and I walk in this room and I feel like, damn, I'm less than. That's what you're going to get. People going to treat you just like that. You know what I mean? But if I walk in this motherfucker, I cannot have no money in my pocket. But walk in this bitch like, hey, yeah, I'm that guy. Yeah. People going to respect it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, so it's crazy. And that brings me back to my next thing. I see that you got Hope on your shirt.
Yes, sir.
Is that your clothing line?
That's my brand, yeah.
Talk to the people about that.
Man, Hope it really stemmed from like, I remember listening, a lot of people don't know, I was listening to Rocco. Rocco got the project, I think it was called Poet.
Right.
It was like a little EP mixtape.
Right.
And I remember on there, Rocco, he the type of person, all he gonna do is give game.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And he said something about hope on there. So really, that was a long time ago when he dropped that project.
I mean, Rocco ain't dropped in a minute,
exactly.
so yeah,
that's not a standout project either.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? So
Gift the Gab was his biggest.
Exactly. So he said something about hope, and then he said, hold on, pay ends. And I'm like, damn, that shit hard. So really, I had really ran with the acronym, and I was like, man, because me, I'm the type of person, like what I've been through in my life, I know that, I've been through pain, anxiety, PTSD, and, what I'm saying, mental health issues and stuff like that, to where I'm like, dang, pain is definitely going to end. Mm-hmm. And all in totality, it's just like on you to believe and to, keep hope alive.
Facts.
Yeah.
Do you believe that it's imperative for every like African American person, like guy, girl, to go to therapy?
I definitely
think so.
I think it's right to, but with me, I feel like I don't want to change anything. Like as far as me making music, of course I don't want to feel pain no more.
Right.
But I don't want it to be like, this shit not hitting like it used to.
Let me tell you this, man. I went to therapy. This was back in 2017. I went to therapy and stuff like that because I was battling a lot. You know what I mean? I felt like that was the time that I honestly like dug deep and found myself, because I was able to speak my pain to somebody that wasn't judgmental. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like, and this is just me, if you're doing music, if you're doing whatever, going through anything in your life and stuff like that, every day is a new chapter. Every day is a new journey. So like having a therapist or going to seek therapy is always good for anybody. You know what I mean? Because you can talk out what you're feeling to somebody that's not gonna judge you for that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Nigga, if I came to you and I said X, Y, and Z and stuff, you may be like, you may have your opinion about it. You know what I mean? That's not therapy. But if I say, hey, X, Y, and Z, this is what I'm going through, and we come up with a solution that may be based around solely what I'm feeling, I feel like that's great. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
and
it's just a gym.
With certain things like with mental health and stuff like that. When
Right.
like me, I feel like I got certain issues and I got mother issues. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To where it's like that type of stuff is like I feel like it ain't gonna go away until somebody fixes it. And as many times as I tried to fix it, it's like the problem is still there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
So-
I mean, that can go back to what we was talking earlier about speaking, like tricking the universe into what you want. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not trying to sit up here sounding like Dr. Phil to you or
I
nothing
feel
like that, but this is just me, brother to brother. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? If you going through some stuff, I know that time does heal a lot of things, but also you can kind of heal the situation by what you think about it. You know what I mean? Like, you may have gotten, like, you know, a bad end of the stick from that situation, but it's always with a thought and with, hey, man, I had to go through that because look at what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, and
You know what I
even
mean?
then, talking now is therapeutic.
You feel what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Because like even if you ain't know me from a can of paint and me telling you that, it's like I'm letting it out to you. I'm venting
Facts.
to you in a
Facts.
sense. This right here is therapeutic. So I'm
Facts.
like,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying? It goes hand to hand.
Nah, that's real. That's real. That's real, bro. You know what I mean? But I feel like it's imperative that everybody should do that. You know what I mean?
I definitely recommend it, but I can't recommend something that I didn't do.
Yeah, facts,
You know what I'm
facts. You may need to try it.
Yeah, I think I do.
Well, I mean,
definitely do.
hey, so today, I mean, this may be something that you want to put on your to-do list. It may not be right now, but like later on in, you know what I mean, in your
Yeah.
life, you may want to tap in with that. Do you got any projects or anything coming up?
Yeah, I got a single out right now called Problems,
Who produced it?
produced by ZG the Goat. He produced my last single,
sure.
Tender Blue Lenses.
For sure.
And
That was wasn't who was on that song?
I was on there by myself.
You was by yourself, but who was on the cover? It was
Nah, that was me.
Nah, which cover did you do for Nip? It was like a Nipsey cover. Wasn't it a Nipsey cover or some shit like that? Did you do that? That was
I
yeah.
know. Yeah, that was my that was a mixtape I had.
Right.
Yeah, I
Didn't
did
you
that.
meet Nipsey?
Yeah, I met Nipsey.
That's what I'm saying. Like I remember that, but I'm trying to think.
Yeah, he was definitely.
I couldn't put two and two. It was one of the covers, but it stood out to me.
Yeah, he was definitely on that cover. That name of that project was called Forever.
Okay, forever.
You know what I'm saying?
Forever.
But yeah, the single I got out now called Problems, and it's basically talking about what we just talked about, mental health issues.
Facts.
And basically, you know what I'm saying, getting over certain hurdles and going through life. But what I'm about to drop after the video drop, I got a song called I Been,
Facts.
produced by Dun He a Fool, Drummer Boy, and Chris Beats.
All of them produced this shit?
Yeah.
Oh my God. That shit about to be crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. That's dope.
Yeah.
You ain't got to give them too much. For that.
That's that.
I mean, just let them know that he said Drummer Boy. So like, and I mean, if you know Drummer Boy, you know his catalog and shit like that, like it's crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's crazy.
But nah, man, tell the people where they can find you, tell the people, you know what I mean, what you got coming next, and when can we expect this new project dropping from you?
Yeah. My name Reality. At Dreams Are Reality on
Facts.
Instagram.
Facts.
Shit, that's how you find me for real. But yeah, the new project entitled Hold On Pain Ends. It's on the way this year. Definitely.
Man, we need that ASAP, man. You know it's microwavable music going on right now. We need some real shit right now.
Yeah, and I got some good features on there too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, good producers on there too.
Can we do a little spoiler? Can you tell them who featured on it? Do like one or two. We ain't gonna go crazy.
I give you 2 features and a couple producers. I got Go Grizzly on there. I got Landstrip Chip on there.
Okay, cool.
I got Belly
That my
Gang
dog.
Cushington.
Who?
Belly Gang Cushington. He going crazy.
Ooh, I gotta listen to him.
Man, what?
Where he
going
from?
Crazy. He from I think he from the city.
He from Atlanta?
The city. Yeah. But
Okay.
what gets you is how he look and how he sound.
It's different.
It's different because people like the internet got him like, yo, man, I'm this a white dude saying nigga. But he not white.
What do you
He's
mean?
Super light skinned.
Oh, he light skinned.
Yeah, he ginger, got red hair and stuff
Albino?
like that. Nah, he not albino. He's black.
Okay.
Like his mom is like darker than like you know what I'm saying? She's dark skinned. You know what I'm saying? But the internet, he got the internet in the frenzy, but he can rap like crazy. Like real trap music. What?
Out of here.
Out of here. I got J-Bo, the ear drummers on there.
Okay, cool.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, it's a good little project. You know what I'm saying? I fool with it. For real.
Hey man, nothing you doing is little. It's a good big project.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Good big project.
That's love. Yeah, the big project, Hold On Pain Ends, man.
Man,
It's on the way.
that's what it do. Hey man, this is another episode of Vibin with Veto. I got my dog with me, man, and I appreciate you for coming, my boy.
It's love, man. I
Real
appreciate
shit,
it.
real
Always.
shit. Hey man, y'all stay tuned. Let's go up.